Okay, so it is storming here right now, and I haven't been outside. Let's not judge my lifestyle choices. That's not what this is about. The point is, I've not been outside, and yet somehow still my hair knows that it's raining, and it just like, I swear, like 30 minutes after it started raining, it got really frizzy, and like I tried to put as much stuff in it as I could to get it to calm down, but it's still kind of like a little bit crazy. So I just don't understand how that happens. Like, if I've just been inside this whole time, does the humidity get inside like that? I don't know. Anyway, today we're doing the Ride or Die makeup tag, and I'm kind of just like casually here. I got a blanket on me and we're just gonna chill. This is just gonna be a very chill video because it is storming and I'm cold, and that's what's going on. Alright, so I'm gonna start with face products, and we're just gonna get on into it. I feel like I have a pretty good mix of high-end and low-end stuff, so there should be something for everyone, kind of. So I'm gonna start with primer, and the one that I have here is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer. I have oily skin. Well, it's kind of combo oily right now, but I really like this. I feel like it holds on to your foundation really well, and it's not gonna make your skin like really dewy or anything. Like, I find that it just hydrates and moisturizes without making it really crazy dewy, or I don't know, anything too bad. Like, my skin used to be very oily, and I still use this and really liked it, and I think it holds onto your makeup really well and keeps it in place all day. So I definitely recommend this. I wanted to try the mattifying one, but I cannot use that because it apparently has cinnamon, and I actually bought that one instead of this one. This is just a like deluxe sample size, but I bought that one instead at first and had to take it back, which thankfully I didn't use it on my face, but I didn't check the ingredients before I bought it. I went home and was just looking at everything, and I looked through the ingredients and saw that there was something that looked kind of like cinnamon, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that is. So I like tested it on my wrist and it burned really bad, so thankfully did not use that on my face. That would have been a bad time, and I went and exchanged it for this one, which I had tried previously and I really like. So this is my Ride or Die, I guess. There's not really a primer that I have tried that I just like completely adore, would buy time and time again, like just a must-have for me, but this is like the closest thing. It's my favorite primer that I've tried. Next is foundation, and it's another Makeup Forever product. This is their Ultra HD foundation, and mine is in Y235. It's like a medium coverage, but it is buildable, and it stays on my face like all day. The first time, I think it was the first time that I ever wore this, I went to like a little barbecue thing that my family was doing, and I live in Oklahoma, and this was in June, and if you are also in Oklahoma, then you know that June is ridiculously hot, and the average temperature for like every single day in June this year was 100 degrees. So it was around 100 degrees, and I was at a barbecue. So I was outside, my face was melting, but my foundation stayed in place. Like, it stayed on really, really well. Much better than any other foundation that I've ever tried. And again, I do have kind of oily skin, so it's just really good for lasting all day long. And I feel like it's not something that you're gonna look at and be like, oh yeah, that's foundation. Like, it looks like your skin, but just like you have really amazing skin. So I really, really love this stuff. My Ride or Die concealer is the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm sorry if you could just hear the thunder outside. I like started in the middle of it, don't know why, but hopefully it's not too bad. Anyway, if you've been on my channel and you've seen some of my videos, then you've probably heard me talk about this before because I talk about it a lot and it is really amazing. Mine is in 15 14 Fair, and it's the lightest shade, so I don't know that it would work for very, very pale people. I mean, I look really pale right now because of the lights, but I'm not like super, super pale. And my sister is lighter than I am, and she, like, this is just one shade lighter than her. And I know that there are lighter people than her even, so I don't know if this will work for every single person, but I think they do have a pretty wide shade range, and it's just a really, really nice concealer. I think it's good for spot concealing and for under the eyes. It's pretty affordable. I don't know, I think it's around like $10, but it's definitely something that I will continue to repurchase time and time again. Okay, so for powder, I have the e.l.f. High Definition powder. This is a loose, translucent setting powder, so I'm not going to open it because it would get everywhere and it's really messy, but I think that this is a really good setting powder. Like, it definitely blurs things and just kind of perfects everything. I don't know that it's the best one for oil control. Like, I feel like there are maybe probably better maybe probably, but this one is really nice and it's really cheap from the drugstore. I think it's $6. Setting powder is another thing that I'm like, I kind of haven't found one that's just amazing. Like, I need to repurchase it time and time again, but this one is a really good one, so I do think I would repurchase this one. I really like it. Next, I'm gonna go on to setting spray. I didn't really know like where to include this because obviously this is kind of after everything's done, but since I'm going in like face, what else? Face, eyes, lips order, I just thought I'd throw this in there with all of the other like more boring face items, I guess. In my opinion, they're more boring. I don't know. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray, and it's not super big, but it's also not expensive. Like, it's very affordable, and it just has like a really nice mist to it. It sets everything in place and like makes everything look really nice and keeps your makeup lasting longer. So I really like this one. I think it's a really good drugstore option. For my Ride or Die bronzer, I don't know if it's cheating. I don't think it's cheating because technically they're two different categories, kind of. But I have a contour and a bronzer. You could really use the contouring shade to bronze as well, but I figured I'd just like kind of separate the two. I don't know, it's kind of cheating, but not really. We're gonna say that it's not. But this is just a little sample size. It's like really nice cardboard packaging here, and this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer, and it smells like chocolate, so that's amazing. And that's what it looks like. I do have this on today. If I was smart and like planned this video out ahead of time, I would have put all of these products on my face today, but things happen. This is how it is. I am wearing the Makeup Forever foundation and the Fit Me concealer, and I think that's it from what I've talked about so far. And then I am wearing this as well, but just a tiny bit of it. I didn't want to do any like heavy contouring or anything like that. I kind of just bronzed with it today. So you can use it for either one, but I put it as my contour because I really do like using this for that. I think it's really nice for that. And it's just really soft. And it's really nice for my skin tone. I feel like if you have a light to medium skin tone, somewhere in there, then I think you would like this. If you're more fair or more dark, then you're gonna need something else, but I think for people in the middle, kind of, this is going to work really well. And my other bronzer is also from Too Faced because they make really great bronzers. This one is Pink Leopard, and first of all, the pan is just gorgeous. That is what it looks like. It's a really nice, like, kind of pinky bronzer. It just gives you a really, really nice bronzy look, and I really like it. I think you could also pull this off as like a blush bronzer kind of like duo thing, but it's just my favorite. I love it so much. Next is blush. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Rosé Champagne. This one is my Ride or Die. Oh gosh, don't do that. It is such a pretty color, and I just love this formula. I think it's so soft, and it's just really good. They don't have a huge color selection. I guess that would be like my only complaint about it, is that they don't have a ton of colors, but that is Rosé Champagne, and I really love nude tan blushes, so this one is perfect for me. And the last thing for face is highlighter, and I have the Urban Decay Naked Illuminator, or Naked Illuminated is what it's called, sorry, in Aura, which it says somewhere. It says it on the back. Anyway, that is what that looks like. It's like blinding. Like, if you want everyone to notice your highlight, then this is what you need to wear. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like very, very sparkly and intense and crazy. So it's not going to be for everyone, I don't think. It's not the most subtle of highlighters, you know, but if you want to glow and you want crazy, like glittery, but not like chunky glitter, just like, I don't know, like glitter. It's very glittery and shiny, like intense highlight, then this one is the one for you. I don't know if you can really see it though, because like the way that my light is, there you can see it better. This is the highlight, obviously, and it is very sparkly, so it's very intense. And if you're not into that, I totally get it. This is not going to be for you. But if you do want the most intense highlight of your life that people will actually stop you and compliment you on, because they do a lot, then the Naked Illuminated is good for you. There's 3 shades that I know of. There's like a really light, kind of just white shade, and then there's this pinky one, and there's more of a bronze one. So something for everybody, kind of. And that's by Urban Decay, by the way. I didn't say the actual brand name, but everyone knows like the Naked Palettes, Urban Decay. So anyway, it's Urban Decay. Next are eyes, but I'm actually going to include eyebrows in this category because I didn't really know if they went into face or eyes, but we're just going to include it in between. There we go. And this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Mine is in blonde, and it's like a perfect shade match for my hair, I think. It has a spoolie on this end, and then the actual brow pencil on this end, which is very tiny. This one's brand new, but I've used like 2 of these up already, I think. And it's just my favorite, absolute favorite, and I will continue to repurchase this. And I think it's around $10, so it is very affordable. You can find it at Walmart and CVS, Walgreens, like a lot of different drugstores. So if you do see this, you should definitely go pick it up. Next, we're going to talk about eye primer, and my Ride or Die is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer. My Ride or Die is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is just a little deluxe sample size that I got for like a 100-point perk from Sephora, and I love this. The packaging is also really cute, but the actual primer itself is amazing. It is the primer that I'm using today, and it holds on to your shadows so well, and it does make them a bit more intense in color and stuff, and just keeps them from creasing. I have really oily eyelids, and this one is very good. Next is eyeshadow. So I have my Ride or Die eyeshadow palette here, and if you've seen my recent videos, I've been talking a lot about the Tartelette in Bloom palette, which is amazing, and it is definitely tied for favorite with this one. This is the Little Rock Pro Matte. When I had to choose my Ride or Die, when I really thought about it, like, this is the one that if I had to choose only one of my eyeshadow palettes, I would keep this one. And that's because I feel like you would only really need this and then like the single eyeshadows that I have over here, because this one just has like most every matte shade that you could need. Like, it has a matte white, matte black, it has these pinky tones, these deep chocolate tones, the more like transition shades that you need. It's just a really great palette, and these shadows are phenomenal quality, and the only problem is that they're like, I don't know if that's a problem, they're a little bit like powdery, like they kick off a lot of powder, which is why people hit pan on them very quickly, as you can see. So for single eyeshadows, I have the Colourpop shadows. In my last favorites video, I also mentioned these as a favorite, and I showed you a couple of my personal favorite shades. So if you want to see that, to see some other shades, then go ahead. But this one, I thought that I would show you some more shades that I really like so that there would be some diversity or something. So I have Eye Candy, and it is metallic. The metallic and ultra metallics are my favorite finishes, and that's what all of these are, I believe. Yes, they are all either metallic or ultra metallic. I think just their shimmery eyeshadows are my favorites. The matte shadows, I feel like there are better, but the shimmery eyeshadows, I just don't think that you can do any better. They're amazing. And again, like, you do have to use your fingers, so if that's not your thing, then don't really go for these. This is Eye Candy. It's a really pretty, like, lilac-y shade. This is what it looks like in the pan. I really love just putting this all over the lid and putting on some mascara, and then that's it for my eye look. Like, I think it looks really pretty that way, so it's definitely a very easy sort of thing. And then we have Get Lucky, which is an ultra metallic, and gold eyeshadows are my freaking favorite. This one is just a really, like, kind of light true gold. That's just one swipe, so like you don't even have to try, and you get a super metallic finish, and that's really what I love about these. And the last one that I have to show you is called Bay, and it is a metallic finish. The shade looks a lot bluer in the pan. It is a duochrome, so when you actually swatch it, that's what it looks like on the finger, and then it's a lot more purple on the eye or the hand or wherever you swatch it. So it has like a bunch of blue glitter and I don't know, like kind of a blue shift to it. And I will link everything in this video down in the description if you want to check them out, because everything that I'm mentioning is amazing. Now I have an eyeliner. I'm not huge into eyeliner, but this one is amazing. This is the L'Oreal Silkissime eyeliner in black, and this, the only problem that I have with it is that it does not come off. Like, I will sit there scrubbing at my eye with a makeup wipe. It always leaves some kind of residue, so that's kind of a downside, but the upside of that is that it will not come off when you're wearing it. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't do anything, it does not move. This will stay in place. So I definitely recommend this, especially if you are more of an eyeliner person, and if you like pencil eyeliners, this one is a very, very good one. It's really creamy and nice. And lastly for eyes is mascara, and I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is a brand new one, so I'm not going to open it and show you, but I do have a little mini size to show you the wand on this. And this is the one that I've been using. I used it on my lower lashes today, so not everywhere. Did I use anything else? Oh, I did use the Lorac Pro Matte on my eyes today. I keep forgetting to tell you if I use something. But I just used two of the shades. Hold on, let me show you. So I used Pink Mauve and Burgundy in the crease today. But anyway, that is what the wand looks like. It's like this hourglass shape, and that's one of the things that they advertise about it a lot. I really love this. Freaking, ugh, it makes everything so easy, and like it just does an amazing job. Right at first, like my first impression was that it was kind of flaky, which you and I have in common, buddy. But that proved not to be such a problem anymore. I don't know if I started doing it differently or if it was just that one that I had. I know that some people have said that before, that it's a little flaky, but I think it's worth it because it's really easy to wipe away that, and it curls, it volumizes, it lengthens, it's everything you want in mascara. So if you are gonna get this, I definitely recommend getting like the deluxe sample size, this one, I had another one that I was using and I just now ran out of it, so I started using this one, but it lasted me forever. So, and this one is like, I think the sample is $12 and the full size is $23. Only reason that I got the full size anyway is because I had a voucher for a free mascara from Sephora, so I got this one because it's amazing. But I definitely recommend either way that you want to go. I just think that the sample size is like better for your money, I guess. So now on to lips. This shouldn't take too long. I don't know. I also think that I kind of maybe cheated on the lip balm portion because I have like a lip primer and lip balms. Kind of cheating. I don't know. But this one I really love using before I put on lipstick. Like, that's my favorite way to use this. Okay, this is the Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm, and it's really good for a lip primer if that's what you want to use it for. And these are my favorite lip balms for when like I want to just moisturize my lips and I don't want to put on lipstick over it. And these two are decorated because my sister got like a little holiday kit and I just kind of stole some of the stickers from it. So these are two of my favorites. My ultimate favorite, I think, is Summer Fruit, and then this one is Sweet Mint. So for lipstick, my ultimate like favorite is the Milani Matte Naked lipstick. I've used this quite a bit. When I first got this, I could not stop using it. It's such a beautiful shade, and I really like the finish of it and how it feels. Like, it doesn't feel really drying. That is what it looks like. It's such a pretty color. So for sure recommend this. And I also have another one of the matte Milani lipsticks. This one is in Matte Flirty. It's a really deep vampy red, which I also really like, but I just haven't really worn it as much because it's not a nude, and that's kind of what I go for. But there is that one. It's not a great swatch of it, but I promise it looks really great on the lips. For liquid lipsticks, I have the Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipstick, and I have two. This one's obviously like a deluxe mini. It's kind of cute. And this one is in Outlaw. I don't use like red lipstick that much, so this one has lasted me quite a bit. And it's just like the perfect bright, not bright, it's the perfect like true red. So I love whipping this out around like Christmas time. I just feel like it looks amazing for that. Like, such a nice Christmassy kind of red. Like, look at that, it's so pretty. And these last all day. Like, they last, oh, don't roll away, don't roll away. They last so long, and they don't feel like too drying or anything. I have this one on my lips today. This is Double Dare. I just got this one recently, but the formula of these is really good. So, jeez, don't roll. Why are you rolling away? So that's that one. Another horrible swatch. I don't know why this side is just kind of ruining things, but that's that one. It's really pretty. It's also on my lips, which it does look a little bit darker on my lips, I think. So that's just kind of my natural lip shade affecting things, but that is what it looks like on my hand. I find it to be quite comfortable, and like, I'm not really getting any sort of transfer on my fingers, so that's really nice. It does last so long. So that is my favorite liquid lipstick. Ugh, I don't know if these are going to come off now. So lastly, I have lip gloss, and I have another little, like, I don't know, mother and daughter duo, I guess. Like a mommy and a baby. This one is really tiny. It was a 100-point perk, and I remember I heard so much about this lip gloss, and I was just like, why would anyone spend $20 on a lip gloss? Like, that was kind of ridiculous. But I'd try this because it was a 100-point perk when I went to Sephora and I didn't see anything else that I really wanted, so just got this one. And this is in Rose Julep. This big one I have is in Dolly. And these are the Buxom full-on lip creams. I believe I said in my last favorites video that they were the full-on lip polishes, which is not true. Those I have not tried, and I don't know how different they are. I think it's just a different finish. But I love the way that these feel. I remember, like, I tried this one and I was just like, crap. I get it now. I get why people spend $20 on a lip gloss, and now I'm gonna be one of those people, and I am. So, yeah, that's that. But it just feels so nice. It's like a nice, like, tingly mint kind of feeling, like peppermint lip balm, but like amped up a little bit. Like, it's supposed to be plumping, and I think it does do that a little bit, but it's not irritating. And a lot of like plumping products have cinnamon in them for your lips, you know. They have cinnamon in them because that like irritates lips and draws blood to it and makes them bigger. So I don't really get to use plumping products that much because I am allergic to cinnamon. But this one I can use, and it feels really, really nice, and it's not painful plumping. It's like a really, really nice feeling. They smell amazing. Like, my mom and my sister, like, they were looking at my stuff that I got at Sephora, and they smelled this. It smells so good. It's like vanilla-y, and it's like the best vanilla smell. It's just so, so, so nice. So that's another plus to it. Definitely worth the $20. So that is it for my ride or die makeup tag. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your ride or die makeup products down below because I want to know and I want to check them all out. And if you have done this video, then let me know because I want to check that out too. If you want to know where to get any of these products, just check the description down below. I will have links to everything that you saw in this video. Thank you guys so, so much for watching. Check out my other tag videos if you please, if you want to, if you would like. I don't know, I can't say that like a normal person. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. I will see you guys in my next video.